What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead, and this is the Support Your Boy podcast. Now, we have a couple of guests today. As you can tell, they're already laughing. You know, this dynamic duo means a lot to me because before there was a Support Your Boy podcast, there is another podcast that I produced for that I was not in front of the camera. I was mostly behind the camera like I am now. This podcast is to me at the time the number one best comedy podcast in Sacramento. To me. These ladies are hilarious. They've had all kind of artists, businesses, and even comedians of all likes. They are the one and the only Laughing at Your Life. You guys, this is Rochelle and Shauna from Laughing at Your Life podcast.
What's going on there?
So, we have a announcement that we wanted to make as a team of Laughing at Your Life podcast. You guys want to take it away, ladies?
Sure do. What's the big surprise? The grand unveiling of season 2.
That's right, you guys. Laughing at Your Life podcast is coming back. Oh my goodness, it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot more to add it to the podcast. Not only guests, but more segments. Man, there's so much more we have in store for you. You guys want to give them a little sample of what they're looking forward to moving forward?
That's it.
We're gonna be changing up a lot of stuff. We're gonna be still keeping some of the old stuff that we did as far as the the reaction videos and the would you rather and stuff. But we're going to be adding a few more things. We just needed to step back and been doing and trying to look more current things to the podcast.
Change it up a little
Just
bit.
trying to keep it more fresh.
Yeah.
So we had to step back for a while and really think about what.
Plus, I was traveling.
Yep, and I was dealing with home life and health issues. So now that those are under control.
Yay.
So, of course, I'm going to ask you a question that everybody wants to know. This is the hard question for you guys, but they're going to want to know, even in the comments, I'm pretty sure they're going to ask this question. Why did the podcast stop?
Well, the podcast stopped because I had to do some revamping, life changes, and so it wasn't a good time. And shit happens. So
Yes, it does.
and then
Yes, it
you
does.
handle it, you move on, you take a minute, catch your breath, and rebuild. So here we are.
And we were doing a lot too fast, I think. It was getting in the way. Michelle and I both had abilities and to the point where you need to focus on that and then, work. I was trying to get up to a higher level of job, and then all the stress and everything took a toll on me.
Okay. So, is there a segment that you want to go ahead and give us a preview of that we may be interested in seeing, or something we can look forward to? That just a sneak peek. Because I know you guys are still working on it.
No, not at the moment.
Oh,
Keep
secret.
We're going to keep it under wraps.
There you go.
We don't want to blow off the fuse just yet.
I mean, if you guys have already seen what we've been up, seen our past shows, what we've been up to, it's that and then more.
We added more fire.
Old and new, it's just we're just gonna have guests. So
That was going to be my next question. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of artists comedians and people who want to be on Laughing at Your Life podcast want to know, when can I get on?
Yeah, we'll be discussing that. We're gonna get through a couple of the episodes and get things a little bit acclimated, and then we're gonna start reviewing for guests. We look forward to that. We're happy to be back and excited to hear from you guys.
Yeah. So I want to apologize amongst the people of Sports Boy Podcast that I kind of borrowed one of your segments.
Oh no.
So one of your segments, and I still think it's a great segment, which is Wild Question of the Week. I didn't use it that way. I just want to admit it that I stole from this great podcast called Laughing at Your Life, which is I have mine, which is I would ask a wild question to kind of kick off the podcast, to loosen up guests. But I got the idea from you guys. Podcast. I apologize for stealing, and I'll make sure to pay the copyright prices, whatever you guys come up with.
Paying it forward.
There you go. So, yes, to you guys. Yeah. As far as separated from the podcast, you guys are also artists. Is that correct?
Yes.
If you guys know Shauna and Rochelle, you guys know that they are great singers, great songwriters. Is there something we should be looking forward to in the future?
Ooh, I have a lot I haven't released, and I've actually been kind of going through and editing a lot of different things and getting ready to release them. I'm pretty sure Shauna and I have discussed some things she's been working on that she hasn't released yet. So we're both guilty of just holding back a little bit, but we both agreed this year we're going to go ahead and shoot for the start. So you're going to be seeing a lot of different content and different kinds of content from us, from music to audio to additional things that we're going to include to put links and hyperlinks to in our podcast, so you guys can kind of like incorporate yourselves into the vast other areas of creative endeavors.
Okay. One question they may ask you is, do you have to be an actual comedian? Are you guys stand-up comedians?
No.
I've been told I should be.
Yeah, we're pretty.
I was told I dropped the ball on that, but I can't see myself. I think I could I might do a work crowd. Like,
Yeah, I can see that.
crowd work.
I can see that.
I can't just come up with have it work.
To be honest, I do think you guys could do stand-up. I do know of a place, shout out to Zoocast, they do have an open mic for stand-up comedy. And I think you guys would do great if you decided to go that route.
Duly noted.
Maybe
Yeah, maybe in the future.
kind of not in that lane.
We haven't merged yet. We're still in this lane. That's the fast lane.
I just grew up. Okay, let me grow
You
up.
just got here.
I just got here. I'm this day old.
We just made it past your potty training episode. You just graduated.
Is there something in your podcast moving forward that you're cutting out if you felt it was doing too much?
Okay. Elimination.
I mean, I'm an offline person. I ain't gonna lie, I got a podcast. But I think, except for one particular episode that was absolutely my fave, but I think the episodes we were doing before was way too. I think,
They were a little bit explicit, but they were topics that people wanted to know. So
I'm not saying we should get away from that. I think that
we're just gonna incorporate more stuff in between, because it was like it became overbearing of just the one integrated, like one word I'm looking
Yeah.
And we're not talking about cussing. We're talking about like too many inquiries from, and we love you guys, but too many inquiries, I think, on like specific details of explicit
Like, them was
sexual
rather
encounters.
questions was crazy.
And some guests, y'all names. We love y'all, but y'all names.
Julie Brown.
Can you help me?
Julie Brown, please.
You might be well on the pot. What would you call it? Would you call it potty only fam? You want to hit him up?
Potty cast? Oh my
I
god.
yeah, I think we want to keep something like that, but we don't want it to be.
We don't want to steer it to where it's just that.
Yeah, we want it to be more
Yeah.
wide scope.
More diverse, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, like we like to cook, so we like to put a little spice in this, a little bit of seasoning in that, make it spicy, savory, sweet for everybody. So there's something for everyone. And I think that's one of the details we were missing before is it was geared more in one direction instead of being diverse in all directions.
Okay. So for those people out there who, let's say, watched the first 2 or 3 episodes back when we didn't even have the camera in HD, or we were just like, and it was grainy as shit.
Wow. Yeah, I remember those days.
When it was grainy as shit. So during that
I
time,
remember one time we had a black backdrop, and we looked like we had no hair.
Extreme bomb.
Our hair was gone.
All you see is an occasional blur of the scalp.
Or or our lighting was too bright, and we just looked like burning candles. Just like we're just a flame, They were just.
Or a light. I just
Right,
look
like
like a
a
light sometimes. I'm just over here
Yeah.
just being a light bulb. Just, hey, y'all good?
It was bad, being light skinned. All you can see is my teeth.
during those times, okay, during those hard times,
Okay, get it together. Come on.
those times were the 2020 when we first started out. I don't know if you remember, but we were more of a podcast. We were answering questions, like relationship questions.
Right.
Would you incorporate that moving forward, or wait maybe a little bit later and see how the fan base grows, and then if they want to go ahead and talk about it?
I don't see any problem like creating fan questions or relationship topics or subjects. It just won't be geared for just relationships or just like explicit sexual questions for the segment. Like it'll be
Like I wouldn't mind having one of our shows just be a segment, but it'll be more fun and more effective if we had like group chats. We allow like a discussion.
Yeah, like a discussion group. That's the goal, is to have more engagement with fans and with guests, because it'll be a wider scope of answers. It'll also bring a lot more to the table.
Do you guys think that if I go ahead and create a Instagram group and I can add people who are normal watchers of Life Not Your Life podcast, and they give suggestions to you guys what they want to talk about, you guys choose which ones you want to go with? Do you think that'll help?
I mean, everything else. So there's no wrong idea.
Yeah.
I think I'll go ahead and do that. So for those moving forward on Instagram, we could put out a post, for example, saying, "Hey, we're talking about the this. Any questions you guys want to go ahead and ask about this, or wanted to know about that?" And then they can go ahead and give you suggestions, so that way we can incorporate their content ideas in the show if it fits.
I would love that. I would love to see
more engagement.
Yeah, people telling us what they would like to hear us talk about, or what they would like to see us do on the show.
Would you take skit ideas on the this new season, we're taking skip.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I gonna ask you? Is there any chance that we can see you guys once you guys get started and get the ball rolling? See you guys live,
Yes.
do a podcast live.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That is one of the creative endeavors that's under works, but we want to get this implemented and get our channel steady.
Even if people are having events, and you guys need like somebody to broadcast content.
We
You know,
would be
if you guys need
interested.
MCs
Yeah.
for the show, we wouldn't mind doing it.
Okay. You guys have a lot of episodes out. Can you guys tell me what was your favorite episode, and what was the funniest thing that happened in that episode? Go ahead, one at a time.
But there's so many. Okay. Okay, I don't know what number it is. I think it's like in the 20s. But we had Tony on, and he's like an artist too, and he did a freestyle, and it was pretty awesome. We all freestyled on that episode.
Mhm.
Actually, we did like our little spiel sound thing. But Tony took the cake with that one. His imitation, and then also he did his English accent. Plus, he was chopping on there, like he was breaking down his bars and stuff. So, shout out to you, Tom. And appearing on an episode of Two was. I can't remember what one, but I know it's like.
I think my favorite film.
Oh yeah, your whole shit lit up. Her whole aura just went bing.
I ain't gonna lie, my thoughts have gone there about furries, but I'm just saying, it was my favorite episode. It was just so much fun.
So cosplay might be in the future for a podcast segment.
We just show up.
We'll just show up. I'll show up in a cat suit. You show up in a furry costume, and we'll just sit outside and just represent the. We'll just make our own thing.
We'll go downtown just like food, like have a line.
You know they're going to go for the inappropriate parts first.
Tips for meows.
Rub your fingers furry for the process.
Yeah, you guys, this is Lavender to Life podcast here on Support Your Boy podcast.
Oh boy.
So, as the producer, if you guys didn't know, I am the producer of Lavender to Life podcast, and of course, I have so many favorite episodes. But whatever one made them laugh the most were always my favorite. Of course, one of my favorite segments is like what Rochelle mentioned, where you guys would sing over music. That was always great.
Oh.
The freestyle.
Hard.
It was hard.
So hard.
But it was so good because there is no podcast out there doing that.
Yeah.
You guys were the first I've seen doing that. Actually, freestyling, singing over
I really love the one we did
created
with
beats.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Mhm.
dope.
The house music.
And I love you, girl.
Yeah, we love you, girl.
That was so much fun when she came out. We did the singing over the music. That was
Yeah.
so much fun with her.
we really That was an audio moment.
I also liked the holiday episodes.
Pause. Let me go back.
Go
I
ahead.
had to get my words together.
Get your words, yeah.
Okay. So, hey, Paint. We were serious about cutting that little clip right there, little snippet. We could make it TikTok viral, whatever. So, yeah, you need to come and you need to make that happen.
Said I did talk to her. She was on the last episode of Support Your Boy podcast, out right now on YouTube. You can check that out with A Pain. We're going over her new album, Club Soda, that is out, and the journey she had to make that album.
Yep.
Now, as I was mentioning a second ago, you know, we have damn. I ain't even saying nothing
No,
yet.
this one over here growling at me.
Who?
My stomach growled, and then she was like, "What?"
No, that wasn't a growl.
That was my.
What was it, a fart?
No, it was more like.
I told you I didn't really. I mean, I ate, but I had like a few bites before I came. I didn't want to be
like
full.
I'm trying to bite somebody right now because that was loud. Ow! That was loud.
Okay. Okay. So, like I said, my favorite episode. Some of my favorite episodes are the holiday one. Like, for example, the Halloween one. I put a lot of work into making the editing for the promos for the Halloween one, and you guys always showed up, and it was pretty good. And especially when we had somebody come from out of town join you guys on the Halloween episodes.
We love you, Nicole.
All the comedians that came out, shout out to you guys.
Yes, all the comedians
And
like Tristan Funny
Yeah.
and Rico the Great.
Yeah, Tristan was good.
Tristan was
Rico.
hilarious.
Yes, those were really great. Oh, what about the Temu episode?
That was good. I still have that charger. It's the phone. Everybody was like, "Where's
Really?
your charger?" I was like, "Temu," but it's sold out.
I remember when Rico came over though, I was so scared he was gonna talk about my house because I had my husband was like, "Why are you cleaning so much?" I was like, "I am not letting that man use my bathroom. You was talking about me on the show, and my bathroom was dirty. No."
No, he did it. He said the house was really clean.
Yeah. And
He did talk up a storm about that dude, though.
I don't know. He spilled that water out just so that lady here. It was all that water on the floor.
that was good. And of course the episode was really good, which of course of Small Power. Remember that one?
Why do I always have to talk about this?
You're a little. I'm a bigger.
There were so many great episodes. There was which one felt which one out of the episodes do you guys feel that got out of hand?
We didn't air that one.
It magically got.
I don't know what happened, but
Got disappeared.
no, it disappeared.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Do your voice. It just magically disappeared.
It
Just disappeared.
disappeared.
So I'm actually re-releasing the old clips on the Instagram page and on TikTok. Make sure you guys follow them there. Yeah, there were so many funny ones. Of course, the one that were actually done at Rochelle's place were pretty damn funny. Because you all hear Rochelle says, "More tequila."
Oh my god, for that. We had our pent ups.
And you guys had to do the smell and
Blindfold
blindfold.
test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, even the 420 episode with Emo.
Oh yeah. That was cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember much, but
I watched it. That's how I know.
it was so funny. I think I had like
I had more weed than I've had in years on one episode. Plus
I don't
secondary.
remember most of the show. Really, to this day, I still don't remember most.
I watched it the other day. It just randomly popped up when I was like going through my playlist, and I was like, "Oh snap, that's me!" And usually I change it. And I was like, "Wow!" I sat down. I was like, "We were baked."
Yeah, you guys have great episodes. You guys, and it's weird that I know you guys don't really watch too much of your episode. You guys just make it happen and put it out there. You may check out some clips, but I can actually watch the whole episode all the way through because I enjoyed the work that we all put into it. That's what people don't understand.
Girl, they weren't actually booby cookies.
They look like boobies.
They just rose to the occasion.
And then you put a kiss right in the middle. They look like booby cookies.
They did though. They were very tasty though. They were the best bits ever.
I feel like if you would have took a little bit of the cookie dough and made straps, they could have been bikinis.
So, another one of one of my questions I wanted to ask you guys that I never asked you then. During the Halloween episode, where you guys were wearing the Scream mask, were you guys sweating under those masks, doing it for the whole freaking episode?
Oh my god, yeah. So glad my hair wasn't a button.
It was hot.
It was. It's funny. What was even funny was that we were laughing. You could tell we were laughing because the ghost face.
Just like the whole time.
It's like this.
They were like, we really are laughing.
You see those arms flying and stuff?
But our faces was just frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we look like right now underneath the mask as well. Yeah, it was kind of hard to like higher emotions because our faces.
In that episode, I have to ask you this, Rochelle. Did you feel a certain way when Shauna was reading off those what do you call it? Those
girls stop.
Oh, well, you feel like they were like toxic or something?
No,
no. What was it? I forgot.
It was things women don't want on a date.
Oh yeah. Like
no,
what guys don't want.
Guys. What guys considered? Yeah.
Yeah, what guys considered.
I was a little offended. Like,
yeah, they kept everything.
What's wrong with being short and thick? Like, what the fuck? Why I gotta be a la toxica?
Single parent.
La toxica.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Everything is like every
colored eyes.
Every 5 choices. It was
likes crystals.
Kept there.
Oh, what about the what do you call it? The Cinco de Mayo episode. You guys wear the hats. That was a great episode.
Oh yeah, we were dancing. Yeah,
that's Rosie's favorite.
That one was.
Yeah. Glasses.
We did our little telenovela skits.
Yeah, that was good.
I still have that one.
What about that big ass box of Valentine's
chocolates?
Day? Yeah.
We were trying to eat them on.
You sure were?
It was really
some good chocolates.
Yeah, it was not covered the whole thing.
You know, on the 9th it's National Chocolate Day.
Really?
Really?
Well, that's
you can make one exception.
On the National Chocolate Day?
I can sniff it.
Oh my god.
You can sniff it. You got to lick it before you sniff it.
Yeah. They try to, I'm trying to give up a lot of sugar and fat and all that stuff, and they are not making it easy for me.
That's hilarious. What was I gonna say? Yeah, excuse me. I'm trying to. I'm going down memory lane here, and like I said, I love being a part of it. Getting people to laugh and getting you guys to laugh. It was just fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, because I do enjoy the podcast.
It was first having our first ever podcast. We started off
we started off just very casual, and then we started
to talk about things that we laughed about in our lives, and kids, and relationships. Every time we started one down one path, it just kept going.
Just
went a whole other direction, but it was okay. I mean, I had a lot of fun doing it, but I want to go bigger now. We both want to go bigger now. We have so many ideas. This one is something about something I'm not.
The 9th is coming and preparing mentally. I have to prepare.
So, can you give us a sneak peek, or what should we look out for moving forward on the podcast? Just a sneak. You don't have to tell us your secret. Just something that
More hands-on.
Yeah, a lot more hands-on.
More hands-on. More variety. More guests. More.
More. I love that.
More and more creativity.
That's right, you guys.
Consistency.
To me, the number one comedy podcast in the Sacramento area is coming back, and I love so much of you guys. Definitely, I want to thank Michelle, and I definitely want to thank Shauna for allowing me to produce the Laugh at Your Life podcast, having me be a part of it, and even towards its future. I really enjoy it, and I can't wait to see what we come up with next. I want to make sure you guys, if you haven't, and you're a fan of Support Your Boy podcast, make sure you go on to YouTube and subscribe to Laugh at Your Life podcast. This is the first time we actually did a podcast combo together, interviewing you guys, as far as together. It's always separate, because I had an episode with Michelle and I have an early episode with Shauna, but never together. This is the first, and I love it because the Support Your Boy podcast came out when it was sprouted from the ideas of Laughing at Your Life podcast. So, in case you wanted to know, hey, where'd you get the Support Your Boy podcast from? Yeah, these guys are the mind frames that are help me create that. So, please, if you follow Support Your Boy podcast, please follow Laugh at Your Life podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and definitely on YouTube. Is there anything you guys want to tell the people before we head out?
Look out! Here we go!
We're really excited to be back.
Yes, we got more time, more freedom now.
And we want you guys to grow with us from this point forward. So stay tuned. Join us on this journey. Phase 2 is going to be even funnier, even more wilder than Phase 1. So if you're just tuning in, or if you've been with us for the whole journey, we appreciate you. We love you. And we're really happy to see you guys again.
Okay.
What she said.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming to the Support Your Boy podcast. Moving forward, if anybody else is a fan of Laughing at Your Life and you just happen to check out the Support Your Boy podcast, do me a favor and subscribe to that channel, because I can only grow and they can only grow with your help. Well, thank you guys for coming to Support Your Boy podcast. You guys have a great night out there. Peace.
Thank you guys.